Position, poise. My strategy to running the race with grace. Muscles are my memory, and every memory a muscle. Years ago, when I started training with my coach, Clyde Hart, he divided the quarter-mile race into 4 phases. Coach Hart called them the 4 Ps: push, pace, position, and poise. I work on each of the 4 phases in practice to ensure that when it comes time to race, my body responds as my mind instinctively shifts from one phase to the next. As I've gotten older, I still see the genius in Coach Hart's strategy. In some way or another, in some part of my life or another, I'm either pushing, pacing, positioning, or remaining poised. I hope you can apply these strategies and learn how to run your best race, to live your best life. Push. Chase your dream. The push part of the race takes intense focus. As you crouch over the track, feet staggered in the starting blocks, fingertips bracing your body over the start line, hips raised in the set position, the mind prepares to go from 0 to 100. And that's how it happens, 0 to breaking a school zone's speed limit in a few strides. You push into the race with all your might. Sprinting is a power event, and with the technology of today's tracks, the more you push into them, the more you get in return. The force from my feet actually allows the track to launch me forward into the next step. Life, too, gives back what you put in. Every day, you have the opportunity to push yourself to a higher gear or achieve a goal. Whether it's taking a full course load in college, making time to exercise, or devoting extra focus to a special project, you are propelling forward on a mission. Believe that your persistence will be rewarded. You may not be able to see it or immediately feel it, but life honors that drive. Pace. Create your rhythm. You get out of the block strong, coming through the first 100 meters of the race at nearly maximum speed. But it's not possible to maintain that speed throughout the entire quarter-mile race. The body cannot push that hard for that long. At 100 meters, you have to throttle back and let the energy supplies refill with a little more oxygen. Your stride stretches out underneath the body and finds a smooth tempo. Arms and legs work together with the lungs to sustain the energy and strength necessary to shift to another gear and kick coming down the home stretch. Runners need to find a rhythm they can settle into. Everyone needs an awareness of what they can handle. The push phase sets you up to chase down your dreams, but pacing allows you to maintain your push for the long haul. Rhythm and routine set you up for greatness. Evaluate what your mind and body can maintain. Make sure your priorities don't cause your spirit to burn out. Check in with your Creator so that your vision aligns with His purpose for you. Keep your pace in line with God's. No need to run ahead of Him. Position. Go with courage. When you're racing the 400, you don't start to really compete until the 200-meter mark. As you begin to work the final turn, now is the first time you even consider where your competition is and how the race will be won. Prepare the body to throttle back to full speed. It's a snap decision. Decide, then go for it. It takes courage to execute the race plan. Coach Hart always said, most people will relax into the curve, but this is your advantage. This is where you have to start your kick. If you don't start your work here, you will lose seconds, and you won't be able to make them up. Taking your position requires faith, discipline, and determination. Where am I going? How badly do I want it? Will I stick to my plan when facing struggle, pain, fear, and doubt? Evaluate all of these factors as you decide what you want out of life and what it requires to get there. Poise. Commit to the finish. The final 100 meters of the race test your mind even more than your muscle. Remember to stay poised, because if you panic and lose your head, you're not going to win, even if the other phases are executed perfectly. At this point in the race, you feel fatigue. It's only natural. Sometimes runners lose their form and start to flail. Losing your form is just like stopping or even going backward. Just hold your course. Don't let the mind convince the body it's failing and distract you from winning the prize. Hold on to your faith. Believe you did all the things right, and it's going to pay off.